Chapter 1. A new transfer student in class. Today is the first day of the new school term, and students are walking into the school gate one after another. Not far from the school gate, a middle-aged man is walking with a boy. The middle-aged man keeps swearing, attracting the attention of passers-by. The boy follows behind, looking indifferent. The middle-aged man turns around and glares at the boy. "I'm warning you. I had to pull a lot of strings to get you into this school. If you cause any trouble again, I'll beat you to death." The boy's gaze drifts past the middle-aged man towards the school gate. He looks down at his ill-fitting school uniform. It had become too small over the summer. In the office, in front of the class teacher, Mr. Yang, Chun Bingchun restrains himself a lot, fearing that the teacher won't accept Chen Xingchen. However, he can't help but harshly criticize him in front of the teacher. Mr. Yang, hearing the whispers around him, looks helplessly at the straightforward parent and can't stand it any longer. He quickly interrupts him. "Parent, please stop scolding him. It's not good for his self-esteem, especially since he's older now. This might backfire." Mr. Yang looks around and then focuses on Chen Xingchen. Ahem, Chen Xingchen, right? Chen Xingchen seems unaffected, appearing used to Chen Bingchun's way of parenting. He nods as a response. In the corner of the office, two teachers gossip while watching the embarrassed Mr. Yang. "I heard he's transferring from First High School." "First High? Why transfer to our school?" "I heard he was expelled. He's about to start senior year." "What a pity." Chen Xingchen looks out the window indifferently, watching a late student being scolded by the dean and then sprinting through the campus. He can't help but smile. "Mr. Yang, I'll leave Chen Xingchen in your care." Chen Bingchun nods and bows to Mr. Yang. "Don't worry, parent. Chen Xingchen, follow me." Mr. Yang gives Chen Xingchen a glance and then leaves the office. Chen Xingchen withdraws his gaze and obediently follows Mr. Yang out of the office. As he passes by Chen Bingchun, he pretends not to see him. Chen Xingchen follows Mr. Yang, staring at the slightly balding top of his head and holding back a laugh. Mr. Yang suddenly turns around. "We're here." Seeing Chen Xingchen's flushed face, he assumes he's nervous and casually says, "Don't be nervous. Just follow me in." Chen Xingchen nods in embarrassment. Mr. Yang is really nice, he thinks. The noisy classroom quiets down instantly as the teacher enters. Seeing a boy following Mr. Yang in, the classroom is abuzz again. Knowing they're discussing him, Chen Xingchen boldly raises his head, his gaze sweeping across the room. Seeing everyone curiously looking at him, his lips curve into a slight smile. Instantly, a wave of exclamations fills the room. This boy looks so handsome when he smiles. September weather is no longer scorching, and the boy looks fresh and clean, standing quietly at the edge of the podium, towering over the teacher. "He's so handsome," Shinjuzi's deskmate, when Xiaolan exclaims softly. Shinjuzi glances at the boy, thinking her reaction is a bit exaggerated. "Everyone, quiet down. This term, we have a new student in our class. I hope everyone will get along well and strive for a good result next year. New student, please introduce yourself." Mr. Yang turns to look at Chen Xingchen. Chen Xingchen steps to the front of the podium, his expression calm as he introduces himself. "Hello, everyone, my name is Chen Xingchen. Please take care of me." Mr. Yang scans the room and notices an empty seat in the last row. "Chen Xingchen, you can sit in the last row for now. We'll rearrange seats after the monthly exams." Under the scrutiny of his classmates, Chen Xingchen walks to the last row and sits down quietly. "All right, let's start the lesson." Mr. Yang opens the English textbook. Chen Xingchen's deskmate is a very skinny boy who looks timid. "Hello." Chen Xingchen greets him softly. Oddly enough, the other boy doesn't respond. Chen Xingchen isn't embarrassed. He notices that his deskmate is trembling slightly. Chun Xingchen takes out his book and starts following the teacher's lesson. After school, while packing up, Chen Xingchen's desk mate nervously hands him a note and runs out of the classroom before Chen Xingchen can react. This desk mate is really shy, Chen Xingchen thinks as he picks up the note. It reads, Shen Xiaojun. Chen Xingchen slings his bag over his shoulder and walks out of the school gate alone. In the distance, he sees Shen Xiaojun walking arm in arm with some others into an alley. This is probably the combination of social anxiety and extreme sociability, a social hybrid. Chen Xingchen muses with a smile, then walks in the opposite direction. After passing through a few alleys, he sees a row of tenement buildings in the distance. Chen Xingchen's home is there. As he greets neighbors and unlocks the door, he glances at the closed door of the bedroom on the right side of the living room, confirming that Qin Bingchun hasn't returned yet. He heads to the left bedroom, sets down his bag, rolls up his sleeves, and starts preparing dinner in the kitchen. After eating alone and cleaning up, he pulls out his books to study. Around 11 o'clock at night, he hears loud banging on the door. In his haste to answer, he doesn't bother with his slippers. Chen Xingchen opens the door to see Qin Bingchun standing there, reeking of alcohol and mumbling incoherently. Dad, come in. Chen Xingchen reaches out to help Qin Bingchun inside. Chen Bingchun swats his hand away and staggers into the house. Chen Xingchen peeks into the quiet hallway and quickly shuts the door, fearing that Qin Bingchun might cause a disturbance and wake the neighbors. Spraying alcohol breath, Chen Bingchun stumbles into his room without acknowledging Qin Xingchen. Soon, the sound of loud snoring fills the room. Chen Xingchen checks to see if the blanket has slipped off his father. It has, and he covers him with a thin blanket. Suddenly, Qin Bingchun turns over and slaps Qin Xingchen across the right cheek. Stunned by the unexpected blow, Qin Xingchen stands there, ears ringing. After a few seconds, he endures the pain and leaves Chen Bingchun's room. In the bathroom, he examines his face in the mirror. A clear red mark covers the right side. He licks the corner of his mouth, pondering how to face people tomorrow. Back in his room, he gingerly touches his swollen right cheek, wincing at the pain. Unable to sleep, he returns to his desk to continue studying. The next morning, Qin Xingchen keeps his head down as he walks into school, trying to stay low profile with his injured face. When he reaches the classroom, Shen Xiaojun is already there, still looking timid and fearful. Qin Xingchen takes out his textbook and notices that Shen Xiaojun also seems to have some bruises on his face. Before he can ask, he hears a pleasant voice. Qin Xingchen, did you and Shen Xiaojun get into a fight? No. Both Qin Xingchen and Shen Xiaojun respond in unison. Chen Xingchen looks up to see a pretty girl with big round eyes and a round face, standing in front of their desk, looking serious. Chen Xingchen takes a deep breath. And you are? The class discipline monitor, Shen Juzi. Juzi, orange. She looks more like an apple, Qin Xingchen thinks and chuckles. What are you laughing at? Shen Juzi asks, puzzled. Chen Xingchen takes another look at her, thinking Mr. Yang must be quite unique to make someone so small the discipline monitor. What's with that look? Are you looking down on me? Shen Juzi glares at him. Even more like an apple now. Chen Xingchen can't help but laugh, though he knows it's impolite. Well, you do resemble one, he says. Resemble what? Nothing. Shen Juzi glares at him and continues. So, how did you both get those injuries? We fell. We fell. Both answer in unison again. At that moment, the bell rings. Shen Juzi sighs, clearly not believing them, but doesn't press further. Chen Xingchen and Shen Xiaojun both sigh in relief. During the lunch break, Shen Juzi brings them a bottle of herbal oil. Thank you for the injury medicine, Lady Juzi. Chen Xingchen jokes, cupping his hands in thanks. No need to be so polite, Just be more careful next time. Shinjuzi says as she leaves, not pursuing the cause of their injuries any further. Hey, desk mate, want me to help you apply it? Chun Xingchen eagerly asks Shen Xiaojun. No, no, I can do it myself. Shen Xiaojun, almost overwhelmed by Chen Xingchen's enthusiasm, responds nervously. Chun Xingchen pours some of the herbal oil into his hand and gently applies it to his bruised cheek. Glancing around, he notices Shinjuzi sitting in the second row, chatting with her. Deskmate.
They're too far for him to hear their conversation, but he silently appreciates Mr. Yang's choice. Shanjuzi is indeed diligent in her duties. After the first monthly exam, the class atmosphere is tense. Everyone eagerly watches Mr. Yang, waiting to hear their ranks. Chen Xingchen remains indifferent, casually opening a physics paper. He's halfway through it when Mr. Yang announces the start of the class meeting. This time, our class has improved, but we must remain humble. I hope those who did well won't get complacent, and others will keep working hard. The students whisper amongst themselves, discussing their rankings. All right, everyone quiet down. After class, the top 10 will change seats according to their ranks. First place goes to Shan Juzi, Mr. Yang announces, unsurprised. Juzi, you're first again. Her deskmate Wen Xiaolan cheers softly. Shin Juzi smiles modestly, as if it's expected. And there's another student tied for first place. Mr. Yang adds, the class erupts. Who is it? Could it be me? I'm so nervous. Get real. You're the one dragging down the class average. Juzi, who do you think it is? When Xiaolin asks, Shin Juzi shakes her head, indicating she doesn't know. Chun Xingchen. Mr. Yang announces happily. He's not surprised, given Chen Xingchen's background from First High. He feels like he's found a treasure. Chen Xingchen once again becomes the center of attention. He looks up calmly, meeting Shan Juzi's gaze. She quickly looks away, embarrassed. A real genius. Didn't expect another competitor. Thought he was just average. Know any backstory? Heard he was expelled. No wonder he's so good and transferred here. Ignoring the murmurs around him, Chen Xingchen focuses on his paper, blocking out the judgments. What others say about you doesn't matter. What matters is knowing who you truly are. During the seat rearrangement, when Xiaolan, who originally sat with Shen Juzi, moves to the fourth row. She's almost in tears. Juzi, I don't want to be separated from you, she says tearfully. Chen Xingchen stands aside, waiting for Wen Xiaolan to pack up. Chen Xingchen, can you? Shen Juzi hesitates. Chen Xingchen glances at her and, thinking it over, decides it's not a big deal. I'll stay with Shin Xiaojun. I'll tell Mr. Yang. Thank you, Chen Xingchen. When Xiaolin beams, and even Shen Juzi smiles in gratitude. No problem. I can study anywhere, Chen Xingchen says with a grin, moving back to the last row. Show off. When Xiaolin pretends to scold him. I'm back, Chen Xingchen says, putting down his books. Why are you back? Shin Xiaojun asks softly. Because you're my lucky charm, Chen Xingchen jokes. Shin Xiaojun, feeling a warmth in his heart, loosens his clenched fists. It feels good to have someone want to sit with him. After school, Chen Xingchen sees Shan Xiaojun walking arm in arm with others into an alley again. Curious, he follows to see what's going on. Turning a few corners, he hears faint sounds ahead and hurries to catch up. Is this all you have? You have the nerve to make us come all the way here, followed by muffled grunts. Chen Xingchen recognizes the voice and rushes out. Two guys are beating Shan Xiaojun, who's curled up on the ground, protecting his head. Stop! What are you doing? Chen Xingchen throws his bag at one of the thugs, a blonde-haired guy. Shin Xiaojun, hearing Chen Xingchen, looks up just as a punch lands on his face, bruising his mouth. You bastard! Chen Xingchen kicks the guy. Blondie, hurting from the kick, turns around, only to get punched in the face. This has nothing to do with you. Get out of here, Shin Xiaojun shouts at Chen Xingchen. Who the hell are you? Mind your own business, or I'll beat you too, Blondie threatens, joined by another thug. Despite his experience, Chen Xingchen is soon outnumbered and injured. But the thugs aren't in great shape either. Shin Xiaojun, taking advantage of the distraction, runs away. Chen Xingchen feels relieved but continues fighting the thugs. Unexpectedly, Shun Xiaojun returns with help. Chen Xingchen, I've called the police. They'll be here soon, Shin Xiaojun shouts. The thugs, hearing this, flee, cursing as they go. You're dead, kid. You have guts? Stay here and fight, Chen Xingchen, breathless, retorts. Fa Chapter 2. The discipline monitor asked me for tutoring. Chen Xingchen watches the thugs run away and collapses to the ground, panting heavily. Shin Xiaojun limps over, looking guilty and concerned. Chun Xingchen's face is bruised, his mouth bleeding slightly. He spits out blood and looks at Shun Xiaojun, who seems to be in trouble. Explain. How did you get involved with these lowlifes? Chen Xingchen demands, trying to sound casual despite his injuries. Shin Xiaojun hesitates, looking guilty. He finally speaks, you shouldn't have intervened. They'll cause more trouble for you. You knew they were trouble? You should have reported them to the teachers. Chen Xingchen is surprised. I did at first, but they always caught me outside school. Reporting didn't help. I got used to it and just gave them money. Shin Xiaojun looks defeated. You can't just give in. Bullies only get worse if you don't stand up to them. Chen Xingchen feels angrier the more he thinks about it. Next time, let me know. I'll deal with them. I appreciate it, but we're graduating in a year. Once I get into college, I'll be away from them. Shin Xiaojun tries to convince himself as much as Chen Xingchen. Next time they bother you, tell me. Ow, Chen Xingchen groans in pain. Standing up, let's get some herbal oil. We don't want the discipline monitor thinking we fought again. At Yingying High School, the principal is focused on increasing the graduation rate, putting all his hopes on this cohort to compete with the #1 school. The countdown to the college entrance exam is like a ticking clock, with frequent exams and piles of books overwhelming the students. Chen Xingchen studies late into the night. In the quiet hours, he hears the door creak open. Checking the time, he realizes it's already 1:30 a.m. He's deep into a physics problem when his bedroom door is violently pushed open, startling him. He looks up to see Chen Bingchun entering with a scowl. Dad, you? Chen Xingchen starts to speak, but is cut off as a belt lashes across his body. He tries to dodge, but there's no room in the small space with Chen Bingchun blocking the door. You worthless brat, I'll beat you to death, Chen Bingchun screams, hitting him. Chen Xingchen endures the pain, staying silent. Eventually, Chen Bingchun tires and stumbles out, cursing. Chen Xingchen lies on his bed, aching all over. He could fight back, but he doesn't want to cause a disturbance and wake the neighbors. He looks at his torn worksheet and closes his eyes. Once the college entrance exam is over, this will all end. The next day, Chen Xingchen limps to school, hoping to avoid attention. He spots Shun Juzi and Wen Xiaolin ahead and tries to take a different route. Chen Xingchen, Shin Juzi calls. Pretending not to hear, he quickens his pace. Chen Xingchen, she calls again, catching up. Chen Xingchen sighs, forced to stop. Fancy meeting you here. You're walking funny, Shin Juzi observes, concerned. Shin Juzi is really dedicated, Chen Xingchen thinks. I crashed my bike. He lies without hesitation, adding a wink. Let me see, Shin Juzi steps forward, but he steps back. No, it's in a private area, Chen Xingchen says awkwardly. Shin Juzi realizes her mistake. Why are you always getting hurt? Come to the infirmary with me. Chen Xingchen quickly refuses. No need. Men always have some injuries. Are you sure? Shin Juzi remains skeptical. I saw a doctor yesterday. I'm fine, Chen Xingchen reassures her. Shun Juzi nods, finally convinced, and heads to class with Wen Xiaolin. Close call, Chen Xingchen thinks, relieved. He reaches his seat and finds a pink, scented letter in his desk. Without reading it, he crumples it with other trash and throws it away. What haven't I seen before? Chen Xingchen shakes his head, pushing away memories of his past. He looks at Shin Xiaojun. Can I borrow your physics paper? I forgot mine. Shin Xiaojun hands it over, embarrassed. I didn't finish it. I don't understand a lot. No problem. I'll write the answers on a sheet for you to check, Chun Xingchen says. Okay. Shin Xiaojun responds, head down da. Chen Xingchen excels in physics, consistently ranking in the top 3. Shin Juzi, though top of the class,